Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
One man was arrested following a string of events in Deadwood. Police say the man was wanted for domestic violence that happened in Lead. He was found in Deadwood just after noon Thursday. Officers tried making a traffic stop, but the suspect backed into their patrol car at a high rate of speed.
One officer was inside the car while the other was outside and hit. Authorities say he later stole a vehicle in Lawrence County. The suspect was arrested after a short pursuit in Rapid City in a different vehicle from the one stolen. Both Deadwood officers are said to be okay. No one else was hurt. The Hamlin County Sheriff's Office is investigating a crash a mile north of Esteline. Authorities say it happened just before 9:30 Wednesday night on County Road 465. A passerby reported that there was a rollover crash and that nobody was around the vehicle.
While law enforcement was on the scene, the driver called to report the incident. Deputies went to his home and learned that a pickup was traveling north when it left the road. It then collided with a power pole and rolled onto a culvert. The 33-year-old Esteline man was checked out for minor injuries and was arrested for DUI. Firefighters faced freezing temperatures, winding snow and ice-packed gravel roads while battling a house fire in Rapid Valley. Officials say it happened just before 7 o'clock Thursday morning in the 8,000 block of Cobblestone Court.
Crews arriving on scene found smoke coming from the home with fire spreading to nearby buildings. Firefighters were able to stop the flames from spreading further. No one was hurt.
Now let's get a check of our weather with meteorologist Scott Mudd. Looks like a good day for snowmaking at Great Bear today.
Yeah, they'll continue to do that as temperatures this morning are in the teens and 20s, eventually warming to the 30s for afternoon highs. We'll have mostly sunny skies and light winds, but turning colder for this weekend. Sunday will be colder than what's expected for tomorrow. And our next system bringing some snow. That may happen Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. More details on your forecast with Brian coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Well, South Dakota's ice fishing season is off to a very slow start. Experts tell us only northern South Dakota has seen any action so far this winter. There is still open water on just about all of the major lakes.
The South Dakota Game Fish and Parks Department is monitoring lakes and is advising people to be very cautious until the weather turns much colder.
There's no fish worth risking your life for to go out there and stuff like that too. I know, like I said, I got a lot of buddies that are diehard ice fishermen. They got ice castles that are sitting there in their driveways and garages waiting to get out there, but like I say, it's not worth risking your life to go out on unsafe conditions.
Derek Clowder says some lakes can develop up to 1 to 2 inches of ice in a single night, so he still has hope that for an ice fishing season coming up in the new year. A Minnesota nursing home hosted an indoor snowball fight yesterday.
Residents at the Good Samaritan Society in Laverne hid behind makeshift walls as they tried to pummel their friends with snowballs. While there is a little snow outside, coordinators decided to not use real snow.
It's actually just like little puff balls so they don't get hurt, obviously. But we were going to do something. We were going to make the snowballs, but I think it was kind of makes our maintenance and our person very mad at me. So
the activity was part of the nursing home's way of making exercising fun for the residents. The snowball fight worked on the residents' active range of motion in their arms. And the 12-year-old boy from Brandon who has been fighting cancer continues to inspire people of all ages.
We've been following the story of Spencer Thorsland for a couple of months now after doctors told him nothing more they can do for him. Spencer says one way or another, he will not let cancer beat him or define him.
If that's God's plan, he'll be healed. If that's not God's plan, he'll be healed in heaven. I mean, one way or the other, he will defeat cancer, whether it's here or in heaven. He will win.
A group of people stopped by his home Wednesday night and held a candlelight vigil and prayed for Spencer.
Let's look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Good morning, Brian.
All right, our weather forecast today, well, for the most part, temperatures warming up into the 30s and a few 40s. West River folks will be warmest this afternoon. Rapid City might even touch 50 later today. I'm expecting northwest winds on average about 5 to 15 miles per hour. Forecast here for tonight, we're going to see temperatures dropping back into the 20s and a cold front will begin to work its way in. Now, we could see some flurries with this, maybe maybe a patch of light snow on the Minnesota side of the border. We'll continue to watch for any subtle changes to that signature. But I would say clouds, blustery winds, not terribly strong, but at least 15 to 25. So you'll notice the chill in the air tomorrow, and highs probably staying in the 20s as a result of all of that. And then we'll keep those 20s going into Sunday. Here's the broader view as we head into New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. And you can see that, of course, here for the Saturday forecast, there's that snow in northern Minnesota. So again, we'll kind of watch that. And then that'll move off to the east. And then after that, into Sunday, Monday, while temperatures are probably upper 20s, Sioux Falls for highs. You can already see on Monday some 40s are coming back for Rapid City. And then there's another clipper that'll likely come back in the picture here by either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So we still have time to watch that in the longer range picture. Otherwise today, enjoy the sunshine. That'll just feel nice in and of itself. 37 degrees in Yankton, I should say, Rapid City at 48 degrees. And the 7-day forecast, while it cools off, it's probably just a little closer to normal most of this 7-day period. The overnight lows are colder, though, for the weekend. That's a big deal for Great Bear, dealing with the weather conditions we've had. You got to get those overnight lows to go down to get some better snow-making weather. So I think that will be likely. Aberdeen also tumbling temps on the overnight lows between 10 and 15. And daytime highs primarily in the 20s for the weekend. And again, we'll mention that chance of snow there by Tuesday. Here in Rapid City, basically it's cooling off as we begin the new year, but even Tuesday we could rebound back to the 30s, and I could see another chance of even some 40-degree weather moving back to Rapid City. So when you weigh it all out here, still a pretty tame 7-day forecast. Check out the details with our latest weather update at KELOLAND.com.